At this stage, Peter, there hasn't, but Gladys Berejiklian has been very firm over the last few days that at this stage New South Wales will not be following the guidelines as announced by National Cabinet this afternoon. She says she wants to firstly see how a number of easing of restrictions go here, particularly the visits, the home visits, as well as schools returning this week and an increase in retail. Now, this is the state of play currently in New South Wales. Home visitors, 2 people are allowed. Public gatherings also 2. Weddings, at least 5 guests are allowed to be in attendance. Funerals, 10 attendees, and restaurants and cafes are still takeaway only. I am currently at Bondi Beach, as you said. Now, this has been really a symbolic site of the social distancing restrictions that we have seen over the last 6 weeks. You may remember that photo that emerged of beachgoers packing the sand, flouting the social distancing restrictions after the Prime Minister's first announcement. And here in New South Wales, those guidelines are here to stay for now until the Premier says otherwise. Today, we have seen some police telling people to get off the sand, stop sunbaking, picnicking, and following those guidelines. Spoke to a few people earlier who had been really hopeful of an easing of restrictions. So you're hopeful in terms of outdoor gatherings, you might be able to go back to the beach? Or
Absolutely. We really need to get out, join our friends and enjoy this beautiful weather.
Has it been hard the last couple of weeks?
Extremely hard, yeah. FaceTiming instead of seeing people. Can't catch up with friends anymore. No restaurants, no parties.
It's time. It's
Yeah,
time for all of us.
please.
Yeah, of course it'd be good, but only if it's safe to do so.
It'd be lovely for myself and the 3 kids and my husband to go out and enjoy outdoors.
Now let's take a look at it from a national perspective in terms of indoor and outdoor gatherings. The Prime Minister announcing those 3 phases today. Step 1, 5 visitors at home, 10 in public spaces and businesses. Phase 2 will see that increase to 20 in all 3 categories. And we're working up to that stage 3 where there will be 100 people allowed to gather at once. It is, of course, up to the states and territories to decide whether to follow the guidelines as well as a timeline. The Chief Medical Officer, Brendan Murphy, says that children are included in that quota.
It's 10 people. I mean, it's whilst we acknowledge that children don't transmit as often, we've got to keep it simple. We want to keep only 5 people visiting in your household or 10 people in a gathering outside. So it's 10 people training in a football field. It's 10 people getting together in a park, again, hopefully with distancing.
So, Peter, 10 is that magic number right now. Brendan Murphy saying that it is a safe number, it lowers the rate of transmission, and he says it's all about taking baby steps before we can get to that 100 people.
Okay.